Hey guys, Oliver Horser here, and we're going to do my top 5 favourite Regeneration episodes. So, let's begin. Okay, before we get into this, as I said before, this is my personal list, so if you got any of your favourites, comment below. And also, I'm not going to mention any dishonorable mentions, because the only dishonorable mention I can think of is Time and Running, and let's be honest, nobody considers that as a Regeneration episode anymore, so let's just get right into the top 5.
Number 5. The End of Time.
The End of Time was also the last story with David Tennant, and for the last 2 episodes this was also built up, and of course he did announce he was leaving. But in this episode we see the return of the Master, and there was something going on with the noise in his head, the drumming, and there's more to it going on which I would dare not spoil, so this is at number 5.
Number 4. Time of the Doctor.
Yeah, I'm putting Time of the Doctor over The End of Time, which a lot of people, because of David Tennant, he was the most popular Doctor for most people, but Matt Smith was actually my favourite Doctor, and also it's my list, so I can do what the hell I want. Also, I do like the speech at the end that the 11th Doctor gives, saying, yeah, I'm changing, but I would not forget who I was before. And also, I have to mention a couple of things I didn't quite like. For example, the Weeping Angels, they didn't really do much, and the Wooden Cybermen. What the hell? And that is at my number 4.
Number 3. Planet of the Spiders.
Planet of the Spiders is, of course, John Pertwee, the 3rd Doctor's last story. And originally they weren't going to use what they intended to do, because they were going to bring back the Master, but unfortunately Roger Delgado, who played the Master, unfortunately died in a car accident, so obviously they couldn't use the Master. But what they used instead was actually not a bad story, although I will admit, episode 2, well, part 2 of this story was all the car chase scenes, which the guy could easily teleport himself away, so... And also, it was very sad to see the Doctor die, but of course he regenerated into Tom Baker, so that is my number 3.
Number 2. The War Games.
The War Games is the last story with Patrick Troughton, and boy, this is a good template. We see the Doctor, Jamie and Zoe land in World War I, but they found out that this is not World War I. This is some sort of planet or station where it's got different time zones of, throughout Earth, like the Romans, World War I, American Civil War, and all that. And we find these race of alien beings called, I think they're called the Warlords, but I might be wrong about that. And also this is the story. We find out what about the Doctor's race, that we find out that he is a Time Lord, and why he took the TARDIS, and why he ran away from Gallifrey. So that is at my number 2.
Right, let's quickly mention some honourable mentions. The Caves of Androzani.
The reason why I haven't put the Caves of Androzani is because I find these stories a little bit better than that story, but I know a lot of people consider this to be the greatest Doctor Who story ever. But there are some parts where it seems to be dragged on a little bit, but it's still a good story, so I would definitely give it a watch.
Logopolis.
Logopolis is, of course, Tom Baker's last story, and the reason why it's not on here is because, I don't know, Tom Baker's acting seems a bit off in this. Maybe because he knows that this is his last story, or that he's looking like he's starting to fed up with being in the role, but all in all, he still gave a good performance, even though he kind of looked off, but he still gave a good performance, so this is an honourable mention.
The Sixth Doctor's Last Adventures.
The Sixth Doctor's Last Adventure is an audio drama with 6 parts, which he travels with different companions throughout his time, but there's one thing that's going through this is the Valiant, and we're wondering what is he up to. And the reason why it's an honourable mention, mostly because it's an audio drama, and also I was going to put Time in the Running in my dishonourable mention, but let's be honest, as I said, nobody really counts as a Regeneration story anymore, even though it's included in the Regeneration box set, but a lot of people, that's not a Regeneration story, but this is, so I would give this a listen, so that's my honourable mention.
And my number 1 favourite Regeneration story is Bad Wolf and Passing of the Ways.
Bad Wolf and Part of the Ways was the Ninth Doctor, Chris Ferguson's last story. And also, he did one series. But here's the thing what I like about this episode. They actually don't build up the regeneration. They don't even foreshadow this. And that is really brilliant. And also the focus on stopping the Daleks from taking over Earth, because this is a bit of a spoiler, but Earth has been really screwed up. Well, they're doing these game shows in which they're supposedly killing the contestants, but they're actually being transported to a Dalek ship, and the humans are being turned into Daleks. Oh my god. So, yeah, and of course, Chris Ferguson's last performance in this was an amazing. And of course, Chris Ferguson was originally my favourite Doctor until Matt Smith came along, but I still like this episode, so that is my number one. Alright everybody, that's it for this video. So let me know what your favourite Regeneration story is. Let me know in the comments below. So give this a thumbs up and subscribe. So I'll see you guys next time.